This is Classic FM 91.1, the station that plays every song. Welcome to the Drive Time Show holiday edition of, the narrative, holiday edition of the narrative. This is the Classic Morning Show. Thank you so much for being there and for listening. Yesterday, you did ask for the opportunity of having someone from the Federal Road Safety Corps try to explain further as regards the plans they have, especially in this season, and the planned operation Show Your Driver's License, that you want to know a little more about it. And just like you requested, we made it happen. Joining us this morning on the narrative happens to be the Deputy Corps Commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps River State Command, Sector Command, in the person of Chukuma Mbegu. He's the DCC Operations Federal Road Safety Corps. He's representing the Corps Commander, Salusi Umar Galaduchi, who is the Sector Commander, Federal Road Safety, River State Command, Sector Command. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you very much.
It's an honor having you, Mr. Chukuma. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now, let's first start with this operation, Show Your Driver's License, because that is the big story out there. Some motorists were asking for an extension of time. Has it started? Has it ended?
Thank you very much. Ordinarily, the issue of valid driver's license is a very critical document that is expected that every driver driving on the public road must possess it. It is the only document legally that empowers you to drive on public road. Ordinarily, it is enshrined in the FRSC notice of offense and other traffic laws. However, the FRSC management discovered recently that most persons driving on the road as drivers don't possess this valid document. And therefore, there's need to intensify enforcement on the issue of driver's license. It was also discovered that most of the applicants who apply for the driver's license, there's been a lot of lackadaisical attitude towards it. Some, they have their driver's license at the driver's license centers, but they are reluctant to collect it. And they feel they can always drive on the road without having it. And it's like they don't know the great consequences of driving without driver's license, especially, God forbid, when ROTC happens and it becomes fatal. So it was based on that they call the national headquarters gave that mandate nationwide that all commands should embark on increased enforcement on Operation Show Your Driver's License.
Okay, so ROTC means Road Traffic Crash.
Yes.
Okay, so you said grave consequences of not having your driver's license.
Yes.
What are the consequences?
It's very clear. If there's any crash, whether it is fatal or not, the first thing the police or any law enforcement agents demands from the driver is, where is your valid driver's license? Not expired driver's license, valid driver's license. Because it is the only document that gives you that legal right to drive on public road.
How long does it take to get a driver's license?
It's very simple. The formal procedure is, when you want to get driver's license, you approach driving license centers that are attached in various state Board of Internal Revenue offices. So when you go there, we have FRSC personnel that are attached to those offices. When you approach them, if you are first applicant, you pass through what we call driving school. Pass through driving school. It is believed that you should acquire the desired skills and knowledge that will now authorize you to have valid driver's license. And it takes about 6 to 7 weeks 30 working days, 1 hour duration every day. You're supposed to attend class and receive lecture. There's what we call DSSP, Driving Schools Standardization Program. So all certified driving schools nationwide, they have that included in that portal, in that DSSP. So each day an applicant go for class, it is recorded. And once it completes those 30 working days, the person will be due to receive his driving school certificate.
Okay.
Then when you now receive the driving school certificate, you now approach the driving license center for capture. But if you have your driving license properly issued to you, it expires, you just go and apply for a new one. Within 2-3 days, it will be given to you when you pay the prescribed fee.
What's the prescribed fee?
The prescribed fee is you have 5 years.
Okay.
You have 3 years. I think about 10,500 to 11,000 for 5 years. Today it is increased recently. Somehow it varies from state to state because of the involvement of Board of Internal Revenue and other agencies that are into transport business. But somehow states too use it to generate revenue for the interest of the states.
So between 10 to 15,000
yes.
for a driver's license.
Yes.
Oh, it's that cheap.
I'm not, that one is the management policy. I'm not here to say whether it's cheap or
No. I'm actually surprised.
My own interest as a field officer is the need for any person driving on the road to possess valid driver's license.
So as a field officer, you did say that, of course, before you would say that some persons are not going to collect their licenses from their offices after being produced. Do you have an idea why, or maybe some of them you've caught them and they said they've not collected? Do you know why they are not collecting their
licenses? Do you know that
their
core, even the sector commander, if you listen to most of his programs, he has always encouraged persons that applied for driver's license, who have done the capture, to go to places where they did the capture to collect their driver's licenses. It's out of nonchalant attitude, simply said. Because there's no issue, there's no problem, only hiccup that can prevent somebody from. You are not going to pay any other thing once you have paid that prescribed fee to collect your driver's license.
Okay. Before we get to some comments, I just want to tell everybody listening that we have the Deputy Corps Commander, Chukuma Mbaebu. He's the DC Operations FRSC River State Sector Command. He's representing the Corps Commander of the River State, the Federal Road Safety Corps River State Sector Command, Salusi Umar Galaduchi. He's the Sector Commander. Let me ask quickly, sir. Talking about the operation Show Your Driver's License, has it started and has it ended? Because they said it will end tomorrow. Has it started? Is it going to end tomorrow?
Thank you very much. Like I tried to respond in your initial question. The issue of driver's license is a continuous enforcement.
Oh.
But it's just that the court gave it a serious emphasis based on recent discovery. In other words, it's a continuous exercise.
Okay. It's just that you have said that you're a field person. If not, I would have wanted to know how many persons or how many driver's licenses are yet to be collected. But I don't know if you have any idea how many that would be.
That would be from our Motor Vehicle Administration Department.
Okay. So far, so good. How has the operation been? The operation Show Your Driver's License. Are people complying? How is it going? What's the rate like? What's the outcome like?
Thank you very much. I would say the exercise has been fruitful, indeed. Because ordinarily, the command before now, we said only get that number of violators that were recorded. We have recorded up to 30 violators throughout River State in 2 days. Those who were driving without valid driver's license. And the enforcement continues.
So it's not ending tomorrow?
It's not ending. It's a continuous exercise, like I told you.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Because when we were looking at it, we're thinking it's going to end tomorrow. So, because they said it's going to run from the Tuesday, 4th of April to Saturday, 8th of April, but we did not know it's going to continue.
And what I'm trying to say is, the emphasis on the show your driver's license as a special patrol will end. We gave it 2 days, but the sector commander, in his own magnanimity, gave about 5 days grace for people to comply. It then means after tomorrow, there will still, the routine patrolmen will always ask for driver's license, but the emphasis will not be as it were. It will be under normal routine patrol. Because when we talk of special patrol, if you see the number of personnel are always higher. The equipment that accompany the patrolmen too, in terms of number of patrol vehicles, are more. So after tomorrow, the enforcement will still continue, but not as intense as before. But meanwhile, it is even coinciding with our Eastern Special Patrol.
Okay, so the
Eastern Special Patrol has commenced since yesterday.
Okay.
Yes, and it will end by 12.
How many men?
By 12th of April. Because it is believed we are going to experience increased number of persons and vehicles on our roads.
How many men has been deployed as regards your Easter patrol?
We have deployed 2,000 personnel.
Oh, okay.
Including our special marshals in the whole of Rivers State.